Hey family, this is Darlene coming to you today. I feel like making some earrings, so I figured since I'm gonna make some, I may as well turn on the camera and videotape while I'm making them. Earlier today, I glued the fruit bottle to the bottom of one of these wood beads, and it's not completely dry, but I'm gonna try to work on it anyway so I can test this to see if it's a really good adhesive or not. So this is just to by gluing it, it's just to reinforce keeping the bottle on the bottom of the earring. And I'm not really sure which beads I'm going to use. If I want to do color or if I want to do, I think I'll work with some of these. Because I wanted to make something simple but colorful. So we'll start with these little spacer beads and see what we get from these. Yeah, I think that'll work for us. So we'll take another gold bead. It's been really hot. I know it's about 90 degrees here in California where I am. And I talked to my son earlier today. He was like, "Ma," and he's in Arizona, and he was telling me that it was over 100 degrees in Arizona. So he was like, "I'm not going outside, I'm not going anywhere, I'm gonna just hang out at the house because it is scorching hot." You know what, let's try some more of the wood beads to kind of see what we get. I wanted to do color, but I also want to do not a lot of color. So I'm going to try a couple of the wood beads with those spacers to see what we can get as far as a beautiful earring. And then how about if we try, let's go with maybe a couple of these. I don't think I want to go with the blue. Let's go with because these are strawberries in the bottom. How about we go with one of these beads? And anytime you're making jewelry, for me, it's all about the coordination. You know, how the beads marry together. Now see, that's perfect. Now that looks absolutely perfect with that one bead, and then I'm going to begin to wrap it. So let me find another bead with hopefully that same color coordination. And here's one here. And then once I bead it, then we'll begin to wrap. So we got that. And that looks about, it looks about wrong, and it looks about wrong because I forgot to put the two wood beads on here. And anytime I began to make the hoop and begin to wrap, I always measure to make sure they're about the same length. And sometimes it's kind of difficult to do because of the different sizes in the wood pieces, or those, especially these little stones, these color stones. They come in such varied sizes, it's kind of difficult to get them the same width. So a lot of times I may have to use one or the other and then kind of double up on something that's thinner at the bottom just so I can make sure that they're the same length as far as the earring. And these are not the same length only because I neglected to put the two wood beads before this color bead. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And then even with that, I have to be careful to make sure that that they're at least the same thickness. Because a lot of times they're thick or they're thin, and you got to kind of match them up the best you can as far as size. And then there are times I'll make them and they're just totally abstract, which is great too. Okay, so now we'll measure it again, and that should be perfect, and which it is. So that's the same. They're about the same. So what I like to do is take it and grab it at the top and bend it like yay, and then we want to twist it, keeping it straight, and twist. Actually begin to wrap it across the top, and I'm going to bring this down just for decoration purposes here at the top. So I'll spin it around, just kind of swirl it around, so we'll have that look at the top. And then I'll begin to take it down, wrap it around the beads, and then we'll go around here. And then I want to leave enough here because I need to come around the top of the jar here a couple of times. So I'm going to start that now, hoping I don't make it come loose. Okay, and that's twice, so that secures it really well. And then what I'm going to do is take it back up at least one time so it'll fit hopefully here between the beads. And then what I like to do is take that in and then turn it inward so it'll hopefully tuck, and then I can begin to press it inside. Well, not inside, but between the beads. So it'll be inside the beads, and then I can and a lot of times what I'll do is I will have the if I have, let me straighten this up. Many times what I'll do is when I have the wire coming through the beads to the end, and it'll come out here, and there's a loop at the end, I'll take that wire that you saw me twist here, and I'll twist it around that loop, just tighten it around there, and that secures the wire instead of me having it up here and tucking it, having it tucked. And I prefer it that way only because it, to me, it seems more secure. But even the way I do it here is secure too, as long as I'm making sure that it's tucked nicely like it is here, and then I'll bring that wire down. So, and then you have the earring that turns out like this. So then we grab, I call these fish hooks, but some people call them fish wires. So we'll grab a fish hook / ear wire, and we attach it there, and then we'll close that hoop back up like so. And then that's one of our earrings with the fruit at the bottom. And I'm kind of digging these fruits at the bottom. I have another order of these coming in with there's candy in a jar, there's just all kind of different fruits and veggies and different things. I kind of dig these, especially for the summer. So that's one earring, and then we will work on this one. I love the way the colors blend. And the thing is, when you get the fruits in the fruits in the jar, they're You get 10 pieces and they're all different. None of them are the same. And I think I like that more so than if both earrings were the same fruits. I kind of like that they're different. So that's a good thing. And even when I get the other orders, because I ordered about four times 10, so there's about 40 of them coming. And even then I probably won't match them. It's just something about how they're different. So we take this and we bend. And we want to roll this around. Straighten that up. And we want to wrap it around the bead. And we want that nice finished look. We have a nice finished look. And then we want to begin to take it around the bead. So then we wrap and wrap, and then we want to take it around the glass at least twice to secure it. That's beautiful. To secure it, and then we'll take it up. I think I did this part. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3. Looks like that. And then we'll take it up. And we will, let's see, tuck it. That's a beautiful earring. So what we'll do is take this end part. I have to make sure there's somewhere to tuck. And then we'll take this end part and we want to bend it inward.